Kimberly.
Hi, Gene.
Thanks for tuning into Multicasking. We're going to do another rye for you today. Gene, today we're going to do the Colorado Straight Rye from Wood Creek Distillery.
Woody Creek.
Rye, this one.
It's not Wood Creek, it's Woody.
Woody Creek, look at you, you're right. You know your wood, Gene. Who am I to argue with you about your wood? You know, I'm not going to argue that with any woman, let alone
Probably
my wife.
not.
So yeah, they have right here on the bottle that they won double gold in 2016 San Francisco World Spirits Competition.
You may not find this exact bottle anywhere.
Yeah, because they've gone through a remodel. This is the old style bottle. They just recently remodeled their bottle. It's 45% ABV. It's 90 proof, handcrafted in small batches, aged for 2 years in New American oak. So we know it's at least 2 years old. And if memory serves, they use all Colorado Rye whiskey, 100% rye, off Colorado. What you get on the nose there, Gene?
Spearmint, creamy spearmint. I mean, this is like, I don't know how you get your spearmint so daggum creamy. I don't know if you got a big milkshake and you just got your spearmint in there.
That brings all the boys to the yard, Gene.
You whipped it all up and then, my milkshake brings all the boys to the yard and they're like, it's better than yours. It'd probably be like, and it's more spearmint than yours.
My first impression was lime sherbet.
Ooh.
So that was my first impression going in.
That's still creamy.
Yes.
Lime sherbet, we're both on the same lines about that creaminess, though, I tell you.
And sherbet is my favorite ice cream, spoiler alert.
I don't know how you get creamy on a nose, but boy, I tell you, you do.
I can't get past the lime sherbet. It's like I just opened up a quart of ice cream underneath me.
It's exactly what it is. It's lime sherbet with spearmint.
Yeah, this is a gorgeous nose. I remember yesterday, we had corked this last night. I remember being underwhelmed on the uncorking, which I always am. Sorry for those that think that corking is a myth and bottlenecks don't really count. It counts. Let's be honest, it counts. I'm digging this nose. I'm sorry salivating. I get my clove from this, which is my key note that I love in a rye. I don't get the bacon spices, but I do get the lime sherbet. I get the clove.
There's a touch of like a saltiness there, like one of those like a salty Laffy Taffy.
Love Laffy
Taffy. Or you know those? It's a lime. It's a big Laffy Taffy candy, and they have jokes on them when you open the. You know what I'm talking about?
That's why they call it Laffy Taffy, because it comes with a joke. That's the Laffy portion of the taffy.
Well, there's other Laffy Taffies that don't have the jokes, but this particular one that I'm thinking of that's making my nose go to some memory is the lime Laffy Taffy that has the jokes on the wrapper.
What was the bubble gum? Was it Bazooka Joe's that always had the jokes in the gum?
Bazooka Joe with bubble gum with jokes.
I'm going in.
Go in. I'm just trying to think of some of those jokes because as a kid you'd read them and sometimes I didn't get them. They weren't all that funny to me.
Opens up. Spearmint, strong spearmint, bacon spices, and oak. So got oak shining through here in a good way. It's like an excellent piece of spearmint gum in my mouth that is juicy, and I can tell it's going to last for an hour for flavor.
I love the bacon spices on here. It's not as peppery as I'd like for it to be, but it's like going in that direction. It's got the lime, it's got the spearmint.
Does it have the coconut?
No, I don't have any coconut in here. Now that you say coconut, yeah,
lime
of course
and the coconut.
I do. It's weird how when you're tasting something and somebody says something, oh, you ought to get blah, 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 and then you're like thinking about it, I'm like, okay, I guess I can see how you can get blah, 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 but no coconut.
It's got a short finish for me. I mean, the finish is still there. The longer the finish goes, the more stringent it gets. It's a little dry for me on the finish. A little dry for me on the finish.
My finish is a buttery spearmint lime.
I get lime, I get spearmint, I get a strong oak on the finish. And if you guys, I never talk about our dropper, but if you guys want a dropper like ours with the copper still, we always have a link to that in every episode down in the description below.
It's great for nosing.
Oh, it's phenomenal for nosing.
And tasting when you don't exactly know if you're going to like a whiskey, and sometimes it's better with a drop of water.
Yeah, you can do the bottle cap technique. I mean, bottle caps are always free. This is, I don't know, I forget what we paid for that.
So,
$80, I think. That's
another
because it's crystal.
thing that you could do though is you could just take a straw and
Yeah.
use the same sort of
That's
technique.
true. Yep.
Is you can get however much water you want in a straw.
We got this one from Bart rather, from Scotch Test Dummies. I think we paid $80 for that, but this is their brand, but it's through some company. I forget the name of the company that makes this.
Water do anything for your nose?
More spearmint, less oak, and more actually for whatever reason. Again, whiskey's weird when it creates memories. I have a vague memory when I'm 7 years old and I open up my grandma's closet. Don't know what that means.
7.
Don't know what that means. So maybe a musty mothball? No, I don't know.
Or maybe cedar? Did you get like a
Cedar. Maybe that's what it is. I have no idea if my grandmother had a cedar closet or mothballs, but for whatever reason, that's the memory that just came to me. You know what?
I'm getting a little touch of apricot or an orange with a drop of water.
There is cranked up the peppers. Hello. I love water. We're talking about water. Water's doing something. Black pepper now there on the opening of the mid palate. I was trying to decide what fruit I was getting, and the peppers cranked up. There is a fruit there.
Getting a fruit.
There is a fruit there.
It made it a little bit more creamy and just sort of swirled it all around my tongue.
Swirled it all around, huh?
I got a tongue swirl.
I did a cursive number today.
How do you do a number in cursive?
I'll show you how I did a number in reverse cursive. I started with the second number first. 85, what'd you do, Gene?
I did an 87.
87? Yeah, I like, see cursive. Cursive number. See how they're connected? I went 5. Went 5. There we go. Boom. Cursive number.
Okay.
Don't be jelly. Don't be jelly.
I'm jelly.
I like it. Yeah, it's got enough. I'm curious to see what we paid for it. I don't have a problem with having this upstairs next to my TV watching chair to have a sip or two.
The finish for me is still going. I still have a pretty long finish for this, so that's why I bumped my number up to 87.
I would say just by looking at it, it'd be $35, but they have the sticker up there, which tells me they probably bumped it up after they won. So I'm gonna guess you paid $42 for it.
$50.
Not worth it.
Too high.
Too high. I bet this was a $35 before they won double gold.
Yeah, maybe.
Kind of like the McKinnon 10-year-old was $25. That won all these accolades from Whiskey Advocate. Now it's $60 a bottle. It's $25 juice. Let's be honest. Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah, not worth
much.
$50.
Too much.
I do appreciate Woody Creek. I love Colorado whiskey as much as I like Texas whiskey. So Colorado is right up there with Texas. Don't sleep on Colorado, folks. Don't do it. Anything else to add, Miss Jean?
If you like this shirt,
oh yeah,
you can find it.
Multicasking.com. Now wait, are you saying you can find that exact shirt, Jean?
I have no idea.
No, I mean like the shirt you're wearing. You're telling them they can buy the shirt off your back.
Oh no, no, this is my shirt.
Hey, thumbs up if you like the shirt, thumbs down if you don't. And subscribe to the channel. I'm Charlie.
I'm Jean, and I hope you are just thirsty as we are.
I'll drink to the shirt.